Today we're going to talk about transformation geometry. We're going to talk about enlargements. So, how do we enlarge and reduce objects and images? So what is it? How do I do it? In a few terms. So the object is the original shape and the image is the enlarged or reduced version of it. The scale factor is how much we reduce or enlarge the image by, or the object by, to make the image. And the center of enlargement is the point that we enlarge it from. So when we enlarge an object, the object is still the same in all other forms. It still looks the same, it has the same angles. So how do we do this? To work out an enlargement, you need to know the scale factor and the center of enlargement. Center of enlargement is the point from which we enlarge the shape. So in this case, we've enlarged the triangle ABC by a factor of 2 to make this image A-B-C'. And the points O, those lines radiating out from it, are known as the rays. So we draw a straight line from O to each vertex of the shape that we're enlarging. We continue it on to make it larger. You can also enlarge with a scale factor of 1/2, and if it is like that, it'll be smaller. So drawing an enlargement of ABC with a factor of 3 and O as the center. We draw the rays out through each vertex of the shape that we're drawing. And then we mark off the points. So this point is A' and it's 3 times as far away from O as O to A is. So we mark A', B', C' and D' and join them up to make the new shape. You can have the center of enlargement as one of the points in the shape itself. So here the center of enlargement is at the point A. So the point A doesn't move, but we still have the points B', C' and D', which are all twice as far away. So B' is twice as far away from O, the point of enlargement, as B is. And C' is twice as far away as C is, and D' is twice as far away as D is. So our resulting image is on top of the object, and the point A is in the same position for both shapes. But it is still A, B', C', D' is an enlarged image of A, B, C, D. The center of enlargement can also be within the shape. It doesn't have to be outside the shape. And in this case, it's in the center of the triangle ABC, and the enlarged image is A', B', C', which is outside or on top of the original object. And the scale factor is less than 1. The resulting image is smaller than the object. So in this case, we have a scale factor of 1/2. So the image is half the size of the object. To find the center of enlargement, you join up from the image to the corresponding point in the object. And you continue the straight lines on. Where the 3 lines intersect in this triangle, that is the point of center of enlargement. So here's an example from the book. So what we said is the scale factor is the length of the side on the image divided by the length of the corresponding side on the object. So we know the length of AC and we know the length of AC'. So AC is dash is the image divided by AC, the object corresponding side. When we divide them, we get 2.5. To find BC, we know that B', C' is 2.5 times the length of BC. So we then divide 12.5 by 2.5 and we get the length of BC is 5. The ratio, a ratio is a fraction defined. So 5 over 2 is the same as the ratio 5 is to 2. So what we have is our ratio is AB dash is in the ratio 5 to 2 to AB. So then we know the other way around, AB is in the ratio 2 is to 5 to AB dash. So the area is increased by a scale factor of k squared. So the area of the image is k squared times the area of the object. It's of two shapes, and we're asked what the scale factor is. So we know the area of the bigger shape is 48 and the area of the smaller shape is 12. So we know 12 times k squared, where k is the scale factor, is equal to 48. So that means k squared is equal to 4 and k is equal to 2, because 2 squared is 4. So inverse enlargements. If we know that the figure PQRS is enlarged by a scale factor of 2, then if we take P dash, Q dash, R dash, S dash and enlarge it to get PQRS, the scale factor is a half. So it's the inverse of the scale factor going the other way. So to go from the small shape to the big shape, we multiply by 2. And to go from the big shape to the small shape, we turn that 2 upside down and make it 1 over 2. So it's called an inverse enlargement. Going from the image back to the original is called the inverse. In the figure A is an enlargement of B. The scale factor k is 1.5. So if B is an enlargement of A, the scale factor is 1.5 flipped. So 1.5 is 3 over 2. And if we flip that fraction, it's 2 over 3. So the inverse scale factor is the scale factor turned upside down or inverted. So these are the exercises to do. If you could have a go at doing them, and we'll meet next week. Thank you.